I've wasted a lot of money doing that over the last 9 years. I've spent thousands and thousands of dollars on a bunch of different things, but nothing that ever really kept me in any one program. Just like everyone else, looking for more leads. Right? I jumped in. I think either that day or the next day. I started with you guys. The ads were only running for one day, and then I got the phone call, a live transfer. This is the top one. If you're looking for seller leads, this is the top one so far.
Hello everyone, Ryan Calcatia here, and I'm the co-founder of Consistent Listings. And today I am very, very excited to interview yet another successful client, Joseph Ranola, who was able to go from spending $4,000 plus with a well-known company in the get listing space, and after numerous years, finally closing one deal, to now having a system that allows them to close a deal and has allowed them to close a deal within the first 24 hours. They've joined me today to talk more about how we're able to do that. Thank you, Joe, for coming on with me.
Sure. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you for the system. It's very good.
We'll get into it. So, Joe, just to open up the floor for everyone watching, tell me a little bit about yourself, the area you serve, just so everyone could get a good understanding.
Yeah, sure. I'm Joe. I'm a real estate broker in Staten Island and Brooklyn, two boroughs of New York City. I've been in the business about 9 years, and I've tried, I don't know, next to everything as far as lead generation and, all that sort of stuff. And this is, I got to say, this is the first, so far, consistent listings. But the first one where there's real like ROI on the money that you're spending.
Yeah, I mean, like we've been speaking about this because Joe hasn't had his ads live long at all. They've been longer than a week. I think it's just come to a week now. But after a day of launching ads, Joe's managed to close a deal in his first 24 hours. And we're going to speak more about that in the video. We're going to dive more into that, but it's just such a big thing that I just have to let everyone know because it really is a company, probably like a company record at the moment. You hold the title, you're holding the title at the moment. So Joe, before joining in, what was like the big problem you were dealing with before joining the program?
So like I'm somebody to try things. I've wasted a lot of money doing that over the last 9 years. But if I see something, I'm kind of like a lot of other agents, like shiny object. We all, for the most part, you always want more leads. You could always use more leads, and then you see these systems or websites come up or whatever. They promise all these things, so I jump into them, and I've spent thousands and thousands of dollars on a bunch of different things. Little successes here and there throughout my 9 years, but nothing that ever really kept me in any one program. So yeah, I mean, that was, just like everyone else, looking for more leads, right?
Looking for more leads. I guess leads is the name of the game in this business, right? So just finding the best lead source possible. So in talks of that, why did you choose to work with me specifically over all the other companies out there?
Yeah, so I'm in the Tom Ferry ecosystem. I'm part of the elite coaching, and you guys were recommended kind of out of nowhere from one of the agents. One of them just made a post like, listen, guys, I am getting a ton of listing leads and listings from it. If anyone would like to know any more, let me know. So I reached out and I said, me, shiny agent, shiny object, let me see what this is about. And I jumped on the phone with one of you guys, right away. And I liked the high energy. And then plus, again, what another Tom Ferry agent was saying, really, really talking you guys up. She said it was actually one of her, it's like her top listing source, other than her sphere of influence. So I spoke to you guys, and I jumped in. I think either that day or the next day, I started with you guys.
Just hop straight in. I love it. I love it. Just sending yourself straight into the deep end.
No, and I'm sure, just do it.
I'm sure a lot of people watching this were probably in that phase. People who are watching this video right now are probably in the phase of hearing about us and considering joining or considering booking a call. How were you feeling when you first heard about us?
I was, nervous. There's a cost to it, like anything else. And before you're about to shell out all this money, it's, you're like, oh, you don't want to get burned again, or just kind of light money on fire regardless or whatever. So, it was a form of nervousness to it to just not, waste money again.
Yeah, no, completely hear you. Completely hear you. I think there's more things to waste money on than there is to actually make money on in your world, in the real estate world anyway.
100%.
In consistent listings, in the system that we have, the program, what kind of stood out for you? Like what do you love most about the program?
It's kind of like it runs itself. I don't really have to worry about it, right? There's a little bit of upfront work, which I mean, there should be with anything that's worthwhile, right? You
Yes.
spend a little bit of time, you take some videos, but that's really all you have to do is just take the videos, and then you guys take over. You do all the editing, you do all the preparation for the lead magnets, and you run the ads. I mean, I don't have time to learn how to be the top YouTube ad guy on top of everything else. So it's like, yeah, I'll spend a half hour filming some videos, and then you guys take over, and then you just call me with listing appointments.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, we give you the good news, eh? Whenever you see that the consistent listings come up on your phone, you just see, oh yeah, listing appointment coming soon. So that's good to see. And I think like you spoke to a lot of realtors, like, the way they see everything at the moment. They have to juggle so many things, a lead generation, like getting leads, doing content, listing homes, selling homes, all these, buying homes, showing homes. There's like a million things to do. So like, fact we can cover that for you just makes me super happy. So you're covered on that end. To listing leads are coming in every single day, and you're seeing them, right? You're seeing them come through. Cool, perfect. And in terms of like things you've done before, we spoke loosely around like the big companies before you did. How many companies have you tried before this, roughly off the top of your head?
It's got to be close to 10, probably 8, 9, 10.
8, 9, 10. And okay, let's say 10 just for a round number. How does this compare in retrospect to all of those?
Yeah, this is the top one. If you're looking for seller leads, this is the top one so far.
Top one. Perfect. And just to like reiterate the result as well, like just so we can really get it concrete. So for the people watching, what were the results you've had from implementing 1 week of this program?
Yeah, so in 1 week I have a signed listing, but we're going live in a couple of days, and I wouldn't have known or met that seller had it not been for this. It was one day, right? The ads were only running for 1 day, and then I got the phone call, the live transfer. I jumped on, I spoke to the guy, I set the listing appointment. The listing appointment was set by your guys, but I just kind of confirmed it. Got some more info on the property, which you guys provided info as well. And that's it. I met him like 2 days later, and we signed on the spot.
Rest is history, eh? Joe, I can say from everyone at the CL team, you're currently holding the crown. You've got the crown for the speed to listing. It's going to be tough to beat. Might have to try to do a 12-hour run, but we'll see. So congratulations on that department for sure.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
So just to round everything up, imagine there was someone in your position, they're watching this right now, and they were on the fence about booking a call to speak, or like clicking the button, or choosing a time on the calendar. What would you say to them?
Just do it. I mean, of course, like anything in life, more information is always better. I mean, why not get the information? And if it works for you, even if it feels like it's a little bit of a stretch, or it's, you're a little scared or whatever, again, it's my nature to just jump in and try it anyway. But, I would say just try it, give them the call, check it out. See, I think you will be. I mean, look at me. I was nervous, and here I am 1 week into it. I have already one listing, and I'm getting more leads, and those they're working them hard to get them into appointments. But I mean, I have a signed listing agreement, and the property's going live. So, I can't beat that.
There's not much more you can say at that point.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you so much, brother. Right. So I'll round things up. Everyone, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Joe, for letting me interview you. If you watch this right now and you're interested in working together, all you have to do is just scroll down. There should be a calendar page. You can just click a button. I want you to book a call right now, and you'll be able to speak to someone on our team. On that call, we'll just do a deep dive on your specific situation, see what a custom game plan would look like for you. And if this makes sense, we'll see you on the other side, just like Joe over here. Thanks again, and talk soon, Joe. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for your time.